Tonight, a little bit different scenario comes into play. A T5 Samurai from 2023 looks to enlighten the field on a new bot. He's hunting. He's a lone wolf, but he's a brave man. Versus a man, Gerard, who has been having a season of hell. A season that he'd like to forget. But with one last chance in T5, anything can happen and anything can go his way. This is the last tournament. This is T5. Winner gets Tago. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final game of the night, Sunday night special here between two, I would say, New Jersey players from time to time when G's not back in Florida kicking it down there in the sun of Miami. But it'll be G and Clay tonight. Let's get into the crazy schedule we had today. And we've already had two upsets. I'm sorry about if you see it on screen. The game did end with Yoshi. We'll talk about that in a second. But the first shocker today was Logan over DJ4. Was shocking upset. For Logan, keeps his D1 dream officially locked now. For DJ, he'll have to wait till the committee at the end of the month to see where he lands come Super League picture. And then an absolute abysmal show from Kev Shear. Not sure what was going on. It was just not the day he wanted. Great job from Stingray. Looked absolutely flawless and just played his heart out. Yoshi just won 4-1. A lot going on in that game. We'll have to catch you up in the next stream on what happened, but it just appears Yoshi dominated on lower starts here according to the stats. And then what promises to be the interesting game night, the winner game, Tago, Clay, and G. Should be a fun one. Two guys that know what a thing or two from last year's T5 when they played in the first round. There's the Mars region made by Zach103, the old thumbnail. Let's go over to Clay's season. And Clay's season's been pretty interesting. Yes, he has Charles Sanford loss in T1, but some good wins, especially the Seth Cole win looks really good, and a Yepes win as well. Despite the T3 sweep out by Ghost on his 100th career game, he did a really good job there, figured out some of the packaging, and got the win on Yepes. Lost to Lane in the first round. T2 was interesting. Lane has had a great tournament, though, in T4 that helped his stack, and then that's a little wrong there. I should say 4-1, but Nam did take care of Clay 4-1 in a tournament that Clay just couldn't really do much with the cards. And he's had also a Sam England win in that same tournament in the first round T4. For G, it's been a season to forget. Cap loss, that was just none of his fault. A. Rogers, Cap played really good, both great wins. Had a good win over Larry Hu, his first win of the season, but that's all he's had to write home about. Another tough loss to JT, and now he has one last chance to get a win and move on. As I said, winner gets Christian Tago. We did not have a lame Brando game. Unfortunately, some things happened with Brando. It just wasn't working out. And then last Sunday, Abian Radden. Abian was up 3-1, just couldn't finish the deal. And Radden got it. So it'll be Lane Radden in the second round. Tago versus who? We'll find out. Will it be New York, New Jersey again for the upteenth time, or will we get a little bit of surprise with G down there shocking the world? Joining me in the booth will just be Art tonight. I know Yoshi's here. He just got off the game. He'll give some commentary, but I'll stick with Art. Art, obviously, and G, of course, Claire here, of course. Obviously, a little bit different scenario tonight, holiday weekend. We do appreciate these guys making time. G has not played much Uno on this bot, a couple test sessions. Clay hasn't played much Uno on this bot, a couple test sessions, so it's even keel on that. Where do you think the biggest difference lies? We know Clay is dangerous in T5.
Yeah, but you just threw out the point. These guys haven't had much experience with this new bot. Tonight's the first test that they get to really try out this bot when it matters the most, and now with the stakes even being higher, at looking towards maybe a run towards that Super League spot, it's going to be a lot of pressure here all together throughout this night.
I guess I will go to Yoshi. Obviously, Yoshi, you've seen both these players play. A little bit different on the old bot. Now we go to the new bot. Your thoughts on just figuring out how both players will dial in here tonight? You know, you got to think G, as he said in the pregame, nothing to lose. Clay, everything to lose in a sense, right? He's trying to make T5 his home again. What do you expect tonight coming into this game?
Yeah, this new bot's definitely going to bring a different kind of vibe here with just seeing kind of the cards being separated in a way that's more fair to both. And I think in some games, both these players have dealt with being less fortunate than they would like to be. Unfortunately, only one of them is going to get it done here. And I think for Clay, I mean, yeah, I think, yeah, he's had a good history with this kind of stuff, but also can't let that get into his head. He's got to focus on the game, and I'm sure he's going to. He's went against G before in this exact same spot, so it's a little bit different now with the new bot, and I think that's where G could definitely make a difference here, and try and switch things around. I think these two play play pretty good games from what the games that they win. So it's really going to come down to can they be at that top notch level? Because I think from these two, I've seen really good games for them. So I think they got to bring that level to the table here, especially when your next opponent is going to be the 1 seed. So both these two, I think, need to just have the right adaptation. Maybe use the power play at the right time. There's a lot that could happen here, especially with this new bot.
All right, we'll go over to G. G, obviously, you said it in the pregame, right? Nothing to lose, nothing to gain, just out here for vibes. I know when the table starts to amp up here and we start getting in the game one, you're going to get off that mode and get locked in here. Do you think you have enough of a read on this new bot to move units, or do you think it just comes down to really the experience from the past? You are playing someone familiar, right? We talked about Cody Lamas Gold. Cody is a polished player. Clay is a familiar opponent. Does that give you a little bit of an edge heading into tonight, or do you think it's just truly wide open?
I mean, I think it's wide open. I kind of look at this matchup and I see two things. I mean, both players, including myself, aren't really that familiar in the ball. I haven't really played a lot of games. I've kind of put more of my time towards the D2 championship coming up. So kind of just focusing to make sure that's going to get set up all well and whatnot, rather than play games on a new bot. But I'm just going to use what I know from my general knowledge to try to get the job done here. And my second thing that I see here is a rematch of the 5th tournament from last year. I did not come out on top of that one, lost that one 4-3. Looking to make the series 1-1 again with how me and Clay are in the standings. Definitely not going to get that rematch in again in next year because both of us cannot make the Super League field this year due to where we are in the standings. But if I can make this 1-1, maybe we get the rubber match in 2025, and we'll see where we go from there.
All right, fair enough, Clay. You were in the finale 1 year ago, man. Well, a little less than 1 year ago, back in October, but you were in the finale, man. You knew you know what to expect. You know what's going on. This is your home. How do you make it your home in 2024 with the new platform? What is the one key you're looking forward to this match and a rematch?
Well, especially because it's a rematch, treading carefully. So I can't get too far ahead of myself, or else, I'll trip myself up.
Got to stay locked in, stay focused.
One game at a time, right?
Yeah, stay locked in, stay focused. Well, how do you eat an elephant, man? One bite at a time. Don't blame me there, for sure. All right, Ard, I know you're ready to get this going, man. You've been waiting for a minute. Let's get it on. We'll do the honors. Refi, G, Clay, it's up to you. If you want to go ping, go Uno ping, change your name, Uno name, let me know. If not, we'll keep it running.
Nah, it's fine.
Nah, this is fine.
All right, very good. Ard, B7 it up.
G should probably change the name there.
Oh, yeah, G, you're going to have to change your name. You put...
All right.
G?
Yeah, he's got it.
Appreciate that,
I
G.
would have been fine with that GG, man, but if y'all insist.
Well, no, G, your name came up as Penske Corp. We can't have that as a name.
Oh.
No offense.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need a lawsuit. Anyway.
I thought it was based off the username. But...
No, we don't need the captain himself giving KT a call. Anyway, that's a legend right there, Penske Roger. But regardless, Ard, it's the old TTI, or TI 22111, and it's time for those most famous words. Ard, please do the honors for Clay.
Clay, how many cards?
Let's go 8.
Ard enthusiastically gives us that
8?
card number. Yes.
All right, good luck to you both.
All right, we're in.
Let's
Ard does
going.
it. To Pierce starts us off. All right. It's kind of funny, Art, how Tapir started us off. It's a funny one. And this game could go quick, Art. I talk about as we go into Kev Shear. The reason why I say that, Art, is both guys are, you don't know where the vibes are at. We talk about feelers games, but when you pick 8 cards, it's on the limit between a good game versus a potential, hey, you picked that. So we'll see. It's the limit for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of almost right at the threshold between either a quick game or a long game.
And we're going to go aggressive early with the switching. G, one of those guys that likes to roll into it. He does. Here comes Clay looking for a one right here. Clay looking for a possible double. Yep, had it coming with the Aiden Smith Yepes combo. Let's see what G will do in the back end. Still plays that Vapor G6 R. Very clean there. Clay's out.
Clean. And oh boy, Clay already out. Could G-Man do something here?
No. No G. So now we're iced out here, Ard. Never mind, Ard.
Oh, but wait a minute.
Yeah, you say ice. How about let's go to ice cold blue?
Ice cold blue, liking that transition into M. Oh, G with Fitzy? His old pal?
Nice.
It's
Oh,
iced
it
Clay.
worked really well.
Oh boy. G with a double though. Goes Yoshi Bowtie. I think Ard G's starting to set up a run. Can't Clay find anything? Does he have a 2 to get back on ISO? Nothing. G for the Uno. No.
No check.
No check that time around. Still clean from both.
Yeah. Big play to make, Yellow, that was the first time Yellow was shown for the entire series. Or not the entire game.
Battery 80%.
Okay, G taking a second here. Interesting. Haven't seen that one in a minute, Art. Been a hot minute for that. Okay, there we go.
Okay, there he goes. He's good now.
G ready to roll now. I guess a little bit of a.
Oh yeah, just his audio settings. Okay.
Apologize for that delay. We're good now. Ready to roll. G's turn. Let's see what he's got. He goes Draw City.
Yeah, welcome to Draw City, population. You two.
Well, there's England. He's out. Full force.
There's a blink.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the LaPlante, absolutely right on that one for sure. Draw from Clay. G is starting to run.
Man.
He going tricky with it, or too tricky with it.
Oh, that is really tricky here.
Yeah, finally going to the blue what Clay wanted earlier, but Clay can only just play a card.
All right, let's see what G will have here. He's
Check.
got check.
Just check. Interesting.
That's it for the blue fours. Will Clay have nothing? G for 1-0. He got it. Wow, yeah. And nothing. Clean. Look at that, Ard. Clean as a whistle. Came down number of fish. It came down to skill. I think Clay could appreciate. Clay, starting with you, man. You can't really hate on that because it was a skill game, right? It came down to nothing really. Just came down to efficiency on colors. Pretty much rolled into it. I think the biggest thing was those ISO plays from G to get you on 2 color. He saw it. Talk to me through the game one.
It was. Well, that was actually my fault. I could have probably gotten out of that, but I chose not to take a risk because it was so early on.
Couldn't get the read. I got you. G, I mean, we talk about this all the time. When you get all number games or low ammo, this is where you were made a home at back last year when the games were clean. That was a vintage game, I would say. You just really ran the colors well and played 2 color and got the win. Thoughts on that?
I mean, I think the thing with me is sometimes I get like a path open, but it may not be an easy path. It's really just about whether or not I want to try to pursue it, take a risk here or there. I went for it that time. I got a bit fortunate on the Clay draw on the green 5, and then I kind of just ran with it from there because I had a feeling Clay was going to want to run blue for a while, so it will just finish there.
We'll see. So right now, it's really hard to read off that game. It was very fast and furious. They played quick. There was a lot of number efficiency. I think Clay made a good point. Sometimes you can't make the read, and sometimes you just can't execute the read within a 3 minutes. We've seen a lot of quicker games now. I don't know if it's at the end of the round window or just a little bit of patience out the window. I don't know. Definitely a little bit interesting, though, off the start. I think this is something to watch moving forward.
Yeah, you're right. And I guess we were gonna expect that since these two have had history in the past, so it's an interesting one already, but we'll see how it goes moving on.
We'll
As
see how it goes. I mean, it's going to be interesting. G, well, he'll not have 8 cards on his homestand, but it's Clay's call still, Art. Do the honors.
Clay, open board. How many cards?
9.
One up
One
this
up
time.
this.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we go blue skip. Can Clay get another game, go up 2-0? Tied a game. Can G go up 2-0 and find a little rhythm? Let's find out. Blue 2 now.
The blue deuce.
In the bad Brad. Now we go Zach. And it's Appear. Fast and Furious Art. Very fast night. They're playing exceptionally quick. This is something we don't see always, Yoshi. We know Clay does, but G really playing into it. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, not like super quick like the fastest draw in the West, but definitely a quicker pace.
Even then, even Ghost slowed down against Eric. It just should G. Oh, that's rare. Try to keep it 2-color and iced out himself.
Oh boy, that. Well, it's still maybe early in this game right here. So
He's
sounds
gonna
like
they
a
gonna
big
go into
warning
Pandora's.
sign.
Interesting.
G.
Oh, that's 3/4. 3/4.
What?
3/4 of Pandora's because remember
Oh,
we
okay.
still need.
I thought you said 3
We
4s on
still.
the board. Like, well, there's a 4. You asked. They delivered.
Well, what I was referring to was we got 3 of the 4 colors.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
This
honest
run
with you.
could be
This
it.
might be over. Yeah. This looking pretty good for Clay here. No, it ain't over, but
Ooh.
it's a KT check right there.
Takes the
That's
yeah,
a check,
takes
but
the risk.
I don't know. G-Man has a.
They got it.
Oh,
Wow.
He's gonna have it.
Called it
Okay.
out.
Art, this is Fast and Furious, and it's been a low ammo game. It's been, yeah. I mean, there's not much. There's really no questions to ask because on Clay, I think you pretty much just kind of got the setup, and I almost had to think G going into blue ISO and icing himself out was the difference in a way. That's interesting. Is that how you saw it?
No, because I also had to link up to green before he switched back to blue.
Okay. So
I also had the blue 4, so it was just kind of locked in at that point that I would be switching between green and blue.
okay. We'll see how it goes. Gee, I'm interested in why you did that blue switch back over, that crossover back just to ice out. Were you trying to fish for ammo, or did you really just try to keep it 2-color and limit any damage on a possible 3rd, 4th Pandora's?
I had a single red and a single blue, and the red 2 was completely stranded, so I got the first switch. But the thing was, if I didn't do the second switch, I would have had no way to get to that blue 4, so decided to go for it, see if I get a little lucky on that, and I just did not, and I pretty much didn't have anything throughout that game, so not really much I could do.
All right, well, I think that's pretty much it, guys. It's really not much to add. It's been a low ammo game, Arthur. We're just going to roll in the game. It's crazy. And usually, this is not a usual KT stream, but they're playing quick and we're playing low. Let's keep it going. We'll go into game 3 with G in 08.
Yeah. You have no AG. How many cards?
Let's keep this countdown counting going. 10.
10
Okay.
cards.
Still interesting. Yoshi. 10 cards. Let's see what we get here. Another blue skip.
Oh, the same start as game 2.
Okay.
G can do multiple things with this art. I mean, he can easily go triple play. He can or even double play. I don't know. A lot of opportunities when you get an action card start, but especially skips and reverses.
Yeah, but what we've been seeing a lot throughout this first round was you get a starting card like this with a power card.
What in the world?
You don't see this.
Clay's card to give him 2 cards.
We saw this with Eli last tour. He was there for the game, and it killed Eli, and Clay's going to go aggressive. And this is some confusing gameplay art for sure. Not confusing, but you just don't see G with a +2 starter going to throw the gauntlet down. That's crazy. And he's going
Wow.
back to blue on
Another-
ISO.
Got back over to blue.
Clay's going to have I was going to say he's going to have something in the back pocket, always. 2 freshies there, you think so. G doing a good job trying to limit the 2-color game. He's looking to get down to 5 maybe, right? Maybe 4.
It's going to come down to if he saves something on blue this time. Oh my goodness.
Yellow,
Wow.
he's going 2-color, Art. He's going 2-color city.
2-color strat. We'll see how.
Yeah, that's
KT.
beautiful. The KT Classic crossover. G,
Oh,
what?
that's what, okay.
Well, now we're just playing all the wilds now. So G might have something monster here, Art. There's no way. Yeah, this is a monster by both. I think
crazy.
both guys got monster hands for sure. Clay just had enough of that. I'm ripping the Band-Aid off, ripping the top off. You know what? Fair play. Clay looking to make another move here to get to a double. Crazy sequence there. G's now burnt out on wild regulars, interestingly enough.
Wow, that was just crazy.
Yeah, what we're looking at here, 4 of the 8 of the total wilds and wild plus 4s, half of them are gone already.
We haven't even used the card history yet. All these games have been quick. Clay really taking his time on. Remember, Max command changed too. We do apologize.
Right.
We forgot to mention off the top. Blue 8, okay.
That's
Interesting. That's interesting.
Oh boy.
Oh man,
Clay
this
gets
is
the switch.
red. Gotta think here as we go zero sugar defensive. Is Clay's out?
Really?
Are some seriously interesting gameplay on the colors tonight. I'm not saying I'm confused, but I'm definitely interested on what they're trying to do here.
I mean, you
This is
know,
weird.
I think for Clay, he was maybe looking for like maybe just this prompting G into switching out of red, or maybe number efficiency. I'm not sure, but it's just when you don't go for the switch, it appears to work out better.
Yeah, we're playing very as we go. We're still on this defensive. This is ridiculous, Art. Still defensive with the Edge Ziemba switch. We're playing this game more of a 2-color game, but then there's eye candy to flush back. Let me look here. Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen a green card, and really red hasn't been used. Blue's been the most popular prone color in the series. And we're out of blue 3. We're going to run out of cards on blue eventually, or I think this might be a race to green or something.
Well, there's the yellow.
That's fine. I think that's fine, though, Art. You know what, and Yoshi, that's fine. We haven't seen much on yellow. I still think green is the lock and key.
For
She's
sure.
really aggressive here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we saw the double wild yellow from G earlier. It's gonna have at least some. As he plays me into Rogers.
We'll see what happens here. She's still running clean on the yellows. Is there a chance, as Clay goes
yellow
double,
4.
is there a chance for G to maybe spice it up with the possible backdoor on the forward? I think that's the one chance he could have. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what either guy was thinking on the color, unless there was something where they're just saving the green, which I have a theory. G's out. Is this green? Is this a chance for green? No, we're still no green.
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Well,
Not yet.
that proves the theory, Art. They're waiting for the green. They're waiting for the green. They're biding their time, or they just legit don't have green, and that is shocker.
Nah. But I think, I think G there was patient by going for the draw.
He's still
You know, you
keeping
never
up the
know.
green.
Yeah, you never know. He could have ammo, but chose to just wait it out.
Well, here's the thing. Red is sort of one of those colors that hasn't been used yet, so maybe they got some red.
There's the green. I knew
Oh
it.
boy.
That's what we're saying.
Well,
Now it crescendos right here. The green is played. Still waiting on your Pez now. You had a feeling, Art, it was coming. It was coming, right? There's not even a shadow of a doubt. You knew it was coming. There's no way we would just stay six-man stand without a single green card, especially with these two guys who know how to fade that off pretty well. But G, nothing on the green early, maybe just testing.
Yeah, I think that I
Clay
think that's
could
what he's
respond.
doing for
Yeah.
sure.
Clay responds, still testing. G finding any chance it'd have to be right here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think you can't wait too long on this. But he's
Nothing.
gonna okay.
He could have nothing, or I think those Clay nothing. He
Or-
went to green originally. Zero sugar, defensive. We've seen 2 zeros already, so that's good.
Yeah, like Draw City isn't helping Clay too much as it appears. So
Strange, Art. This is a very strange game. Here comes G with a run, maybe for the finish.
I could see it. Yeah, I think
Double
this is
green
it.
skip crossover.
Oh,
check.
Not over. Checking.
okay. I mean, Clay's gonna have to do something here. Yeah,
Plus
there
4.
it is.
There it is. Yeah, good save. Hell of a job on the save right there from Clay Wolf.
Oh my!
Whoa!
This is
Is this it?
okay.
No. That's it. No way.
Oh,
We wonder if he got that off of that last straw. It might have been a top deck, but
Back to
good
green.
move though.
Green.
Good move.
Good move. Unbelievable gameplay here. Something's going on my scoreboard. Probably something just silly. Not sure what's going on here. Sorry about that. Just glitching back to blue.
Okay.
Could be my internet.
no, hopefully not.
He has it, but can Clay run the blue?
Blue 4 now. In the reverse,
Here we
Clay
go.
looking for it. He calls.
Oh,
Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because he didn't have the win. Yeah. So just an extra card.
yeah. I mean, just gives him more cards basically.
That might or might not be a mistake.
Wow.
Oh,
It ends up working out.
I don't think
Can G get-
Clay. Yeah, Clay didn't have a finish or nothing.
G gonna
Probably
look for potentially the finish here.
G for checker. Is it over? No.
No.
we still go on.
Bizarre game 3 here. Are very bizarre. A lot of who's who on what the final cards could be. A lot of ammo control that I thought would be finishing. You don't see G ever not finish the game on skips. This is a
Interesting
treat.
switch.
I wonder if the
Yeah,
new
but-
bot is throwing up a surprise because G's got nothing again on the clink green, and Cap is now running.
Well, Clay's got a big run here. Oh, but he
Nah,
stopped.
he definitely wasn't gonna finish on
ISO.
it, but
It was ISO.
yeah.
ISO City. This is intriguing from both now. Keep taking the game call. I need an extra water. Jesus.
Yeah, both guys still drawing, and they were heading to Draw City.
Yeah, this is more of the game you expect from these two. It's going to be they play a little bit quick, but it's still going to be long drawn out. G goes for the Aria. Clay switch. He does not. G gonna switch. As we are tied at 10. No, we continue the Draw City.
We're gonna just keep on going here.
In the lead for most of this game. Oh.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
Internet's a little slow. Yeah, that's why the scoreboard it kept glitching out. What's going on? Well, that's the reason.
Triple 8.
you. 888.
All right, let's see what will be here now because the red seem to be in a fade look. G with a little bit of a tie.
Oh yeah.
Play.
Oh yeah. Didn't do double ampersand.
Yeah, these guys are playing lights out right now. Who knows?
Wow. That
Play with
is an
ammo
interesting
control.
this early. The yellow 0. Yeah, that might be an indicator right there. He might have
Indicator,
to think about that one.
indicators possible from Clay. Really a lot of ammo from both parties now, Arts. been a fair game on ammo. You can't even argue anymore. G with his own +2 saves it a little.
Yeah, plays his own card.
It's gonna be yellow too.
All right.
Red 2 now
And
from
back
G.
to red. Where does that leave Clay? Okay, still able to play.
What will it be here from G now? Going back and forth on ammo and colors, winding down. Here's G with a double toaster and Allen.
He's doing a lot of doubles.
Red 4 now.
What can G do?
Getting really interesting here.
You gotta think here now, Art. It's gonna come down if we go green 4
Makes that switch.
with all the card history now. This is the first game where everything's
That
kind of been.
works. A little bit there.
Yeah, it's bugging on my
I can
end,
hear
too.
you.
No, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, because
Oh, boy.
everyone keeps cutting me off. I'm like, what's going on?
That's a big wild from. It's a big wild from G, but Clay has an answer.
Clint play, but yeah, I'm just trying to say the card history is just off the charts now. It's a little slow on my end. I apologize.
Wait, oh,
Oh my word!
Wait,
There's a
was that-
quad.
oh, okay, interesting.
There's a real play. We're tied again.
Was gonna play the red 9, but then went with something different.
Apologize for the internet issues. Like I said, a lot going on right now.
I
Apologies.
had a feeling.
It's just this. It might be Discord. Just 642
They
MS.
both
It's not good.
draw. What a game. We are close to the shuffle.
Yeah, long game, R13.
Oh boy. Yeah.
A little bit slow right there on my end, but we're back to normal. It appears 13-minute game. Both guys now pretty much have used everything. Art in the Reds. I mean, they've.
Oh, Clay.
And go.
That's good though on the greens. There's still +2s
I
available.
mean, Clay was drawing on green earlier.
They're just on the reshuffle, and that's it.
Reshuffle, but it doesn't matter. Okay.
Gee, what an insane! That was one of your more insane wins of your career, man. That was. I gotta know what you were going. A lot of fade looks on. A lot of fade looks on colors. Yeah, I got the question. You were going a lot of fade looks on. Apologies for the internet. I don't know what's going on my end. But the biggest fade look I had to think was the early
Yeah,
red.
I'm liking two.
What's that? Gee, I was gonna say your thoughts on just the move, just trying to do a lot more fade looks.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think part of the card history came into that also. Although I was kind of keeping track of it in my head. I mean, the moment I had both the last wild and +4, I kind of just controlled the game, and it was really just about when the game would end. Clay kept doing a lot of +2s right when I was about to have a finish, so kind of just delayed that for a while. But I mean, I pretty much had control of the game. It would have been on me if I was gonna throw that away, but yeah, just kind of was able to finish it before the reshuffle, and that's kind of how it went for me. But yeah, good game overall. Definitely some moments where I felt like I could have been able to get more, but
I want to talk to Clay. Clay, that was just an insane game, man. That was just an insane game. You were dicing, slicing, and throwing.
Oh yeah.
Just what do you gotta do about the ammo control in terms of to maybe improve it? Do you have some eye candy that you could go back to? This is interesting for sure.
Um. So no, it was really the only card I could play. So it's like I can either take the risk of him just winning outright with the control here, or I can try to buy myself some more time with the +2.
So you're just trying to buy a little time, trying to go from
I didn't
there.
like leaving it open, but it was literally the only option I had without drawing.
You gotta wonder too. Wasn't burnt out there? That's interesting.
For sure. It definitely seemed like they were starting off like just going for big moves, and it ended up not working out. But in the end, really, G ended up saving that last +4. I don't know what he got off the +2, but I figured that the last he had a +4, he had saved that last +4, so that's why I thought Clay's +2 was actually fine, but I'll give G the win anyway. So
Wow, already got to think now for G. He's in a good spot here. It's the first time he's led in a series in a long time. Where do you think his edge is going to be right now? Do you think he's got an edge maybe on Clay on ammo control? Tell me through it.
I couldn't even hear part of that question because you were
You're
kind of
cutting out a
skipping.
lot, yeah.
Guys, I want to apologize. My internet is just bad. Yoshi, you're going to have to take this game. I got to fix it because it's saying camera or the little thing next to voice 509 milliseconds. I am cutting out bad. I don't know what's going on. I apologize. Yoshi, take game. I need to solve this.
okay, so we go into G for the card start. Can't be 10 or 8. Game
Yep.
4.
Yep. So, G-Man, how many cards?
12.
A dozen donuts.
Alright.
Okay, let's do it.
Goes 2 up, and we start on Clay. But it's another
plus-
ammo card.
+2. Okay.
I mean, we saw what G did in game 3, but now if he does it, that's going to give Clay 4 cards. I mean, I don't know.
Well, at this point, I don't know. You could try to do that, but with how this new bot is, it might not be the best wise strategy. And there we go. Oh, quick play there.
Yeah. Was just typing something up. So we have just going to start off on the blue. More cards. And Clay, it's Max Command Chain 2.
Yeah.
So that's why
Well-
the green 5 didn't work.
Yeah.
But we go for the triple play into the green. I mean, we see now Clay kind of trying to take the lead here, in the sense that we saw G like trying to use split ammo a lot to take the lead, but now it's kind of going into Clay. They're not going to switch as much this time. Going to try and play this more cool and calm and collected.
There goes G-Man drawing back.
Does run out, but does Clay continue to run on this? Might have a good setup for something here. 6 cards. I mean, sometimes that could be the winning run, but okay, this is. We'll see if this is it, but this is a big move to make if it's not.
If it is not.
Ooh.
Oh.
G goes to the full send, and really, Clay's going to send G packing, but gives him a chance to do something here.
This is a new bot. With the old bot, you do something like that. Okay, you would you could easily pat that game up. Now with this new bot,
Wow.
but G's gonna be considerate here. As check is
yeah.
called the Clay.
It's not Una. I mean, it's not game. So now This
He
is
draws.
extremely. Oh my god! And Save the
Wow.
Wild. I. You have to wonder what was going on there. Maybe G just didn't have anything. Yeah, that seemed to be the case. After that draw, it made sense. He most likely didn't have anything. Um, because as far as a question, I mean, Clay, we saw that +6 off the bat there. Um, would you was that kind of just you felt like that game it was gonna work out, or were you just maybe expecting some ammo from G and just trying to see what happens?
I just trusted my gut. For some reason, I something told me to just go hard, and it worked out in my favor.
Yeah, I mean
Uh, but I was nervous enough that I went for the 0 just in case he could have switched off of red on the 8.
right, right. That makes sense. Yeah. From the looks of it, it just came down to like sometimes you have the games where you go for a big move and it does end up working out. And I guess I mean, there's not much to say for G here. I think like what do you look into after that kind of move? Like maybe I mean I don't really know what to ask him here. It was just kind of a game you're just kind of didn't have the luck off of the +6 or anything. Just
I mean, there was no other way I could have played that. I didn't have any zeros. The only way I had to switch out from that was red skip into a yellow skip, but he would have wild to red anyways, and at that point I wouldn't have been able to do anything. So that was standing no matter what. I had nothing to counter that.
yeah. Guess you just get those games where just a little bit more ammo makes a difference. For Clay, sending sometimes you could send him packing, and it really does send him packing with too much to handle and nothing to really show for it. So brings the game up into 2-2, and we're gonna go into game 5 where it's just back and forth. We'll see who gets the edge here because that's where you start to expect power plays to come in. That's where things are gonna get really interesting. But yeah, Ard, you can
Is this
have
better now?
the game 5.
Is it better?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
I had to
can hear you.
reset my router
Yeah.
downstairs. I apologize. That just took forever. All right, we're good now. Sorry about that. Keep it going, Art.
All right. All right. We'll go into game 5 here. Clay, 9 and 12 is off limits for you. How many cards?
Let's go 10 again.
Gonna go back to 10. All right, here we go.
I'll catch up on that game. It was a
All
good
right.
game anyway, so we're good.
And we'll
Bit
start
more
with
of a yeah, a bit more of a clean start.
Well, now I think it comes down to Art, who's got the task, really the merit to get this thing done. Because you got to look here. Both guys are playing very precision Uno here. Some getting some good hands, some not. I think they both had bad hands at one point. Had a builder hand, old school vintage stuff where you had to build it out on either a draw or a little bit of a +2 chain on in your favor. It's an even game as Clay does a double play into Yoshi Miel.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can sense that these two kind of play similarly. They both like to kind of go for double plays, not go for anything more unless it's for a color switch or something. But Clay gonna run out of yellow after that double, so does give G some room to do something if he wants to.
Chi now I think is in a good shot here, or possibly nothing. If he wanted to, though, on that, if he goes to any other colors, we go yellow 6. If G wants to, he could easily switch this over, where Clay could be the aggressor. I think that's what we're going to see. Who's the aggressor first?
Well, right now it's nobody because nobody wants to force the hand here.
Yeah, it could be seeing another situation where it's game 3 where there's gonna be a lot of draw cities, but for as of right now, we're sticking with the yellow, and maybe you're just waiting for who's gonna go for that big switch.
Well, nobody yet. They're both being. Well, never mind. I say that, and here we go. Gman with the switch over the green.
Crescendo moments
Think,
here. Yep.
yeah, I didn't know if you weren't speaking that whole time, but we could hear you.
No, I'm speaking. I can. There's a little crescendo moment now when we get to that switch. That's the thing. When's the crescendo moment?
Double play there by Gman.
Yeah, I think right now, I'm gonna, like I said, sometimes with these colors being kind of sporadic when we don't have the red and blue, right? You gotta know when to time that red and blue. There might be a +2 lurking. I think that's what these guys are really fearing tonight, Yoshi. They're just trying to avoid a +2 sandwich or right, throw a wild out there. A lot of bluff packages with both these guys so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a play style that they both probably have the most success in. And
That's a mistake. Clint, that's
oh,
more than a Clint play art. That's a
man,
mistake.
will we see
Oh,
him switch into blue,
Could be
or will
unless
it?
it's a green 8.
Yeah, I could maybe except
Internet and oh boy. Well, Clay and
oh, he had an internet problem.
we're not that far away. I mean, we're not that far away, to be fair. So
I had a feeling we get the switch into blue, but does G deny it?
yeah, well, like I said, we apologize for the internet. I had to reset my route. They must be doing some type of work on the rewiring of the internet. I don't know. Regardless,
There's always something being worked on when we want to play.
happens. All good. That is not no one's fault tonight. That is just 100% we can't control our. But let's see. Clay gets out of it. The question is now you made the mistake. Did G want that 8? Did he want that retro into a switch?
Yeah, or really, did he just
No.
want to keep it blue to help his own game?
Clay really good right now.
Well,
I think Clay's in a good spot here, Art. He's in a good spot. If he really wants to control the pace on blue, I think he's in a good spot.
well, unless it's something that G-Man wants.
There you go.
I don't know where Clay was thinking there. Then if he wanted to go back to blue and just ice out. So
Oh,
Now he goes to red.
does G like red? G seems to
I
have
mean,
all 4 colors now. I think he's gonna ISO back. That's big. That's big.
looking for the draw
Oh,
for sure
G-Man.
here. But does Clay have anything
Clay's
saved?
got to have something saved up. There's no, or just even a simple Ashley Wild in the back pocket is probably a move. Yep,
Yeah.
called it. I still got it.
You say it, and it appears.
Still got it, Art. Haven't lost. Does G got double wild though?
This can go one of two ways. Ooh, okay, never mind.
G with spicy content? Or G getting a little feisty here. And he's gonna get paid for it.
He's gonna get paid for it.
Spicy G? G back to blue. Great. This classic. He got the retro 8. Does Clay have triple 8s?
It would be good to see if Clay has it here.
Nope.
No.
Doesn't though.
G now likes that blue, so he can start to take momentum.
I mean, this could be opportunity for him to stall the game out himself. But yeah, he could definitely also just play. Yeah, there you go.
Now G in the lead and very defensive on the 0 sugar. That's what he needs.
Yeah, quick double play there.
We'll see if Clay has a 0. He does.
That's third 0. This is
Over
big.
the yellow. But
Did G like that
that
yellow
color-
save? It did not.
Oh,
G
Man.
playing very classic right now. Or Clay, in my opinion, is playing more counters. They go back to red now. And this is just very odd to track. This is extremely odd. It's
Great
Double red
number.
too.
Great number for G. Clay playing the yellow 2 saved him here.
they're mirroring each other on ISO plays, but I think G might have something that's. I want it. +2 for
Oh,
Clay.
not
No.
again. Not again.
Oh my word. Clay looking for it right here. No, but he gives G a lot.
Purple.
Again.
I was just about to say, I think G was really trying to fade something in the yellow. He might be where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, I mean, now he's got to focus on Clay and how close he is to winning here. He might not have anything left for him to really set him back.
No, Clay, he went
But-
full OG dry, Turner dry. We're seeing a lot of Turner dry tonight, Art. This is unusual.
In a sense, maybe, but I don't know.
I guess I guess you could. I don't know. Yeah, now I question that +6.
Yeah, because right now it's not confusing.
G has nothing on yellow though. So
Oh,
what?
Top deck.
wait a minute.
And he's going back
Yeah,
to
I mean,
red
that's
where he
fair.
faded off. He drew on the red, but now I think he had the +6. Now he's starting to get. This is just extremely confusing. Art. This is out of all the games we play on this bot, this one is definitely more. It's more polished, but it's a lot of Turner dry mixed in, which is something we
And-
thought we got rid of.
This is where all the reds come out.
Unless Clay can do something here.
Yeah, I might be thinking about potentially going for something or maybe just being patient.
Nothing.
Okay, draws again.
Big game 5 here.
Oh,
Clay
boy.
gets the win. He will be up 3-2. G looking to get up 3-2. Member power play on the pocket for both. G now in momentum control after that +6. He's erased it, looking for a one possession. Long game here. I think, what have we been, 10 minutes?
Let me go check that real quick.
Almost. Yeah, back to blue.
Over
Okay.
the blue. Yeah, over back to blue here. That's gonna
Mhm.
probably free up Clay here to play. Here we go.
Does look like it.
We got a race on our hands.
This definitely, yeah, this could be but Clay doesn't have any more.
Oh my goodness.
This is just very odd. Both guys have just went all in on Turner dry tonight. Here comes G looking for an answer. He's
Big move.
but that's not a finisher, Art. That's a gives Clay a chance to open it back up despite 3 wild. He could have that last wild.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Go
Haven't
Clay
seen a
have.
lot of +4s either.
Yeah, you know what? Wild +4s could be in this.
Then Clay could
In
be.
this field.
If he saved it, what?
Oh, G's okay with it if he doesn't. If he doesn't though.
He don't have it. It's
Ooh.
ISO, great ISO,
Oh.
great ISO.
Looking
Oh.
for it. Looking
Let's-
to stall him out.
Fair enough.
It worked.
Oh.
It's great ISO. That's a beautiful ISO play.
Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it.
G top deck.
That-
Clay's content
Yeah.
though. He's content. Don't be silly here. You just gotta avoid the green. That's really all he's gotta do, Art. It's all he's gotta do.
Yeah, well-
He knows it. Yep. And that's the risk you take, Art, when you throw that wild early. You got some backdoor skips or reverses to ISO back. That's the risk you take.
Yep, and that's what we're seeing right here.
Both guys now just throwing haymakers.
Yeah, that's I think that's the right. Yeah, you have that right. Like they're both. That's what they're doing. I think Nick just joined.
Yeah, Nick just joined. How convenient.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying.
They're drawn out.
I mean, I
In the green.
think that haven't seen that in a bit. I mean, clear jailbreak here.
That's a clear jailbreak. I don't like that.
There's a lot to unpack in this one, or a lot. G just throwing uncharacteristic comments as we go into vapor. I've never seen this from GR. This is a new G we've never seen.
Yeah, this one's questionable. I don't usually see G-Man throw these
Ever. Not just once,
comments.
ever.
That is kind of interesting.
G just oddly
Oh my
confident there,
goodness.
Yoshi. This is interesting. Yeah.
Okay. Wanted the wild green, and with enough draws, he.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying now? I think I see it. I think I see it, Yoshi. I think I could see a run right here. You can see G is just. He's just glazing over, man. He's just glazing over these comments and rolling into it. Am I right or wrong about that, Yoshi?
Yeah, it's definitely something you can sense as the game goes on.
Oh, boy, this is something. G is feeling it right now. Clay has got to lock in here, Art. He's in a Oh, here we go.
I mean, you would think this is for the. It's
No,
not.
it's what? Oh, this is crazy
Oh,
from G. He just sent Clay back with 6 on M finish and used his own. Yeah, it's smart.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure if it. This is what in the.
Whoa.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
Thought he iced him out. I thought he iced him out, Art.
Yeah, I thought
I.
so, but
Questionable from Clay.
I'm really questioning it.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
was gonna
God.
say
Okay.
I didn't know about that one. I did not know about that one. What has Clay got in the back? It's got to be a +2. He wouldn't make that move. There ain't no +2 coming or something
That's what I
big.
was thinking, right? But
Yeah, called it.
okay.
G-Man +2. I think he had.
Oh,
Wow.
there it is. There it is.
That's it for the +2s on yellow, and Caesar just got used. This should be able to get Clay in a great spot. Here we go.
Goes.
Oh
Oh,
my
what
word.
is going on?
This will not be a run to the finish, Lord. No way.
Nope.
Defense for the Clint Green.
Resetter. But G's going to have 6 freshies. Cracked out gameplay from both. I've never seen this from G. I know Clay. He's very good under pressure. So this is nothing new for me with his gameplay. But even then, you just start to wonder as we go into yellow 7, what's left? I think going into yellow is a smart move, Art. I think now it's a smart move. Because now we're out of yellow 7s.
Yeah.
Yellow 8, we'll see how it goes. Yellow 1.
Oh boy, something could
Gee, he's
happen
got to
here any
switch it. He's going to
second.
switch it right here, right? +4 red.
Oh no, that's it.
That's it. G gets it done, and he doesn't use power.
Quickly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in quickly on this. On that +4 blue, I wanted the switch, and I very nearly got it. I just got the wrong color.
Gee, I've never seen you play like this, where you've been throwing ammo left and right, not a finishing move, and just
Battery fully charged.
I don't know. It's a little bit different style. You're loose. Do you think there's something to the magic of just playing loose and free, and maybe because you know Clay from last year, you kind of know his looks, and it's giving you an advantage, even on it doesn't matter what platform because you're playing a different style that we hadn't seen all year for sure.
I mean, I have no pressure in this. I'm gonna try to make sure that no one can tell what I'm gonna do next, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job at that. So
Clay, how do you adjust? This is now the ultimate Game 7 moment. You're down 3-2. You know, you've done a lot of great things, I think, on the table. You've had 11 plus twos tonight, right? You can't blame the ammo. You're getting the ammo. It's coming down to just skill and color efficiency. Do you still think you're comfortable with the power play and you got him right where you want?
I don't know. This can go any way, to be honest. It's pretty shaky for me at the moment.
I think one thing RG's just capture
I
light.
think
Yeah, go for it.
it's more. I keep second guessing myself, and I shouldn't do that.
And that's the thing, Yoshi, with this bot. Sometimes it's easy to second guess yourself, and this is just insane, man. I think, but in my opinion, you gotta think here are if G's capturing lightning in the bottle by playing loose, playing this uncharacteristic, unorthodox style, and if Clay is second guessing himself, this could be a recipe for night. Now, I think this card start's going to matter huge. Does Clay go low and prevent it, or does he try to just say, you know what, let's go upper tier, let's send it, and see where it lies? Where do you think Where do you think the line will be here?
Isn't it my start?
Or I'm sorry, G's start.
Oh,
Apologize, I'm trying to get thing going.
oh boy, this is gonna be a questionable one. I have no idea.
Yeah, I really don't. I really don't think we have any idea. Or that's the thing. We don't have an idea. I mean, it's just you gotta think both these guys are just playing a lot more different than normal, and I don't know. You wonder if there is some type of crescendo moment for G. If he has one, it would come right here and maybe get a big signature win. This would be interesting. Let's get to game number 6, and G still can't do 8-10, and that's it. Our dude
Yeah,
done.
8 and 10. You can't use Gman. How many cards?
6.
Oh my God.
6.
This
Wow.
is where we start going low.
Here we go.
Wild. This is wild G, man. This is literally G on a wild card right now. He's going all in, trying to, I guess, limit Clay, and it's working. Unbelievable. G can finish the game right now if we had a power play. Or this is insane, but he does.
Okay, well,
Not yet.
You can.
that would have been wild.
I mean, right now, I mean, it's coming down to. Now this thing is right. It's hard to read these local. You and me are probably not the best men at the job for this. Seth wasn't. I'm just.
Okay.
I'm floored, man. I am floored of what's going on right now. Are you as well? Because I'm not sure what we're seeing anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
This is one of the most
Clay's-
internet issues, right? I come back and then I'm seeing G throw wilds early, absolutely balls to the wall, full sending basically on any card start, and I guess it's just trying to force Clay to second and third guess himself. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, that's mostly what's happening.
What?
You've done it?
He did it again? He did once.
He did it again.
Once is once, but twice. Oh,
Only
Yeah,
once,
I
shame
don't
on
know
you.
what to
Only
think
twice,
about
shame
this.
on me. What?
no, we don't want to see you do it again. No.
Don't do it again.
Oh,
He saved a +4.
oh my!
He saved a +4.
Is this? What are we watching right now?
What are we doing?
Clay, great job in the save, but G2 wilds on the last 3 cards. Yoshi, I'm floored, and he goes back to blue, which is not even the wild he needed. It was red or green, but it worked.
It was green.
Going back to defensive right off the bat and has a double play.
Oh my goodness, are we tied somehow? No, we're not. We're back to green. Isn't that what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
No.
Cap gets the cap by. Does Clay have something here cooked? He's making a gamble. He's just gonna run.
Yeah, this is a race. This is a race.
He's trying to run as fast as he can here, and I don't know if that's working.
It's a race.
Does G have something here?
It's
Yeah,
a race with Scooter.
Oh.
He's done it!
God.
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! G gets it done. T5 Clay is no more. Are you serious?
no power
Wow.
plays.
Clay, I'm speechless, man. I thought you did the right thing saving the +4. I don't know, man. Is it just the 6? I only had. Wow. And, gee, I've never seen you play this loose. You decided to throw 2 wilds on the floor. Hope it sticks. This was a hell of a match, but it's hard to really read on what this match was because there was a lot of good endurance in those 2 game 3s and 5s, and then just sprints to the finish, it seems. What was the difference tonight? Obviously, it was a pretty fair game. It was Clay had more +2s and +4s. You had the wilds and skips, and he had more. It was a fair game on ammo. I think it just came. Yeah, I was gonna say, Clay. There's not. You want to talk us through that before we get to G? What was going on?
I think I just wasn't checked in. I'm not even home right now.
Oh man.
Like, yeah, this entire I had to move the days. Like, this entire week has been hell. So honestly, it's a good thing Gman moved on because I don't think that would have changed.
I feel you on
But
that.
yeah, no matter, I was making literally every mistake I could possibly make tonight. So you know what? Who cares?
All right, we'll go to G. G, you ruined Clay's night, but the one thing I will say, you played. I've never seen you play like this. Like, look, when we played back in Super League, it was a different style, right? Maybe it's because I just don't even know what to say. You were just sticking everything to the wall, basically playing stick 'em on I don't know where was the difference, excluding that last game because 6 cards is a crapshoot. Where was the difference tonight on number efficiency, where you were just going JT dry? Is that ultimately a strategy we had not seen on this bot? You wanted to go with JT dry, thinking, hey, we hadn't seen that, and it's going to work for some opponents. I don't know. That's the only logical thing I can think of. Your thoughts on this?
I mean, I think in general with this match, especially after we went to game 3 there, and it went long. I think the thing is, it just kind of goes with how my season's been. Overall, just hasn't been great. I'm technically a quad 4. I'm technically quad 4 this season, which I mean, I don't feel like many people would really predict it, but I'm in a unique position here where I pretty much have to win to be in Super League. And for a lot of people on my path, if they lose to me, their chances could go up in smoke. So they're already kind of playing in a little bit of fear, and I think I'm kind of trying to play into that more and be pretty unpredictable. And I think I was leaving it pretty unpredictable to you for most of the night. I think Ard was spot on a few of the calls there throughout, but I think the thing I did with this, and I didn't even use the power play. Also, I could, if I was gonna do what I usually do, I would have just played the power play when the switch happened. But again, I'm trying to leave it where no one can guess what my next play is, and that kind of leaves you with a deep internal fear of what's going to happen. And you know
G,
what? I think I'm going to try to use that to advantage.
you did a great job. I'm gonna be honest with you right now, man. I think you got Tago. You got Tago on watch because I don't think anybody expects the unknown of G. We haven't seen that all season. Do you think you got Tago on lock, knowing that hey, I don't know what to expect from G? You might come here shirtless next game. I don't know. You might come here shirtless with just
Okay,
sandals.
we're not gonna go that far.
All
But
right.
I'm not the clean green smoked out, but
Okay.
I guess in a way I could be. I guess I could be under the dictionary smoked out, but not like in the clean green sort of way. Uh,
Unbelievable.
but I mean, listen, here's the thing. I mean, for Taco, he should be afraid because I have
Ooh.
absolutely nothing to lose at this point. He has so much to lose. He could lose his Super League berth if he loses to me. So he should come into that game with a lot of concern. And I'm going to come into that game, probably going to get a good old drink from the bar or whatnot, maybe hang out at the club, something like that. Come
Whoa,
into
whoa.
the game, play,
Oh,
and
god
go back.
dang.
So that's just going to have, I just don't really have anything to lose here. So I just kind of go with it. It's going to be part of my day, and that's how it is. For Tago, it's a Super League life. So
Or is this Fitzwater? Is this young Fitzy? I don't know if I'm hearing G or young Fitzwater. This is crazy. Your thoughts on that game? What a crazy game. All joking aside.
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't even know what much to think about it. Really, I really have no idea.
Yoshi, what a crazy night. Congratulations to Gerard, but man, have you ever seen something like that? That was some.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not the series I expected. It still ended up being a series that I think was pretty entertaining all around. Think I felt like G played into a different kind of strategy there that maybe some people kind of resembled some people to me. I mean, I'm not gonna try and name any names, but I do think like a lot of what he was going for kind of reminds me of some other players that you know it,
No, you can say
they don't.
You can say it was JT. This was vintage JT from GNet because we see it, right? This is a JT strategy from last year where he runs a try, he burns up the ammo, and forces a mistake. That was vintage JT. But keep going, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to like trying something different because I mean maybe in last season he was just playing his usual strategy and it ended up he ends up losing the game as a result, and now he's coming in with something different. I think this is exactly what he needed to be, Clay. Here, it's like he has the right mindset against rematches, and I will say this: G went against Tago. I mean, it is different. It's different, but in Myths League, and I've seen G against Tago before. He it didn't go as planned in that series as well, but I mean, he might have gotten some data off of that series. I think he has a chance to beat Tago here for sure, especially considering that sometimes we see Tago who isn't always doesn't have always the best mental game, and he'll have to be at tip top shape if he wants to get a win on G here, because as we saw, G took advantage of the mindset for Clay.
I just don't even know what to think, Carl. We got Club Life G in 2024 in September. Unbelievable. Never thought I'd see the day. But let's go into that pod. Congratulations to G, and you got to think here, Art, as we go into the pod, Tago, right? Assuming Lane Sanders, I think if Lane wins at that point, right, if he does beat Rad and G does pull the up somehow, and it could happen, to be honest, it really could. I think G's going to be a favorite in this one because he's got nothing. We have not seen this all year. You almost wonder, is there a path there for G? It's favorable. It is a favorable path, especially if Rad and somehow can pull that. We can't sleep on G. T5 Clay was T5 Clay. Everyone thought, oh man, you don't come up there and walk into Clay Wolf, the lone wolf, and get the win. But you heard it there. Clay had a lot of the ammo and just wasn't playing. He wasn't playing mistake free. And sometimes in round one, what do you got to do, Art? Mistake free. Wasn't it for Clay? I think he'll learn his lesson. He'll be back in 24 for sure.
Well, back in 25.
Or 24, excuse me, 25. Yeah, I apologize. We'll see what he does in 24, just the off season. Well, what a night. I want to thank Yoshi and Art for staying up late and taking care of that. That was just, that was insane, man. That was an insane game. I want to thank Brad for kind of helping us ref. Brad, I apologize, man. We just had a lot of refs, so I appreciate you just sticking with us, man. Nick, for coming in late. For all of us, I mean, it's been a wild, wild week. We still have 2 more days of action left in the tournament. Tomorrow, we will have the big match between Brock and Nick on stream with Ed Ziema's debut. We also have Pac and Zay. And then the last 2 matches will be Tuesday with myself and Payne. And then probably the more unpredictable, who knows what will happen versus Yepes versus him. 4 more matches left. We still have no idea on Clinton. As of now, we're looking at a DQ, but we have no idea as of this hour where Clint is or what are we even going to do with that. But we'll see how that goes. We'll give you an update probably post-stream tomorrow at 3:30. Join us tomorrow, 3:30. Nick, Brock, Ed Ziemba makes his commentating debut. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be a blessing to have the Glazer in the booth. For all of us here, I want to give 2 congratulations. 1 to G for an excellent performance tonight, the surprise attack, and congrats to Clay on a great season. Despite the loss, he will have some positives to take into 25 in the offseason. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you then.